Welcome into the Business on Purpose podcast. Scott Beebe here to liberate you from the chaos of working in your business. How much do I give? How much do I contribute? How much do I give in charitable contributions? What do we give? Where do we give? My goodness, there's so many questions around this topic of giving, contribution, generosity. For those of you with faith-based backgrounds, you realize that your place of worship, for us, it's our church, is a place that we want to contribute. Also, other programs that are encouraging others through the faith that we hold. Those are places we want to get. It's just a big question, trying to figure out how much, where, when, how, why. And if you come from a Christian Bible background, obviously there's a pretty strong 10% number that gets discussed a lot. And so I want to talk about that a little bit. As always, if you're lacking clarity in your business, go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. So let's take this question, because I've been getting this question a lot lately, and I want to bring it to you in the spirit of this podcast and how we try to coach you based on what we're coaching in real life setups, so you can get coached throughout this podcast. Now, at the time of this recording, it's mid-November at the end of the year. And so we're about 6 weeks away in pacing ourselves to the finish line of 2017, especially for those who are on a calendar year from a fiscal standpoint and planning standpoint. And so you're starting to think, do I have enough for taxes? Do I have enough for charitable contributions and giving? Do I have enough? And one of the things we want to encourage you throughout the year, this is why we follow the Profit First methodology. If you've not read that, it's something that will help you set up what your giving can look like. And so we've got 5 accounts set up. We'll actually likely be setting up more for ourselves in business here in the coming months. And you can actually start filing away a percentage in that account every couple of weeks. And so some people have a travel account set up. Some people have a charitable giving account set up. Our accounts are our all income account, where everything goes when it comes in. Then that gets flushed every 2 weeks into 4 other accounts: profit, tax, owner's compensation, and then operating expense. So we've been using that this year. We're going to expand that next year with a couple of other accounts that we're going to be working through, and one of those can be a charitable account. So the question that you might have is, well, how much do I give? Well, this is a quagmire that I could step in. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Paul is very clear in 2 Corinthians 8 to answer that question with simply this: give with great generosity. Some people might say with great hilarity, meaning give so much that you're laughing while you're giving, almost in a way that's saying, this is ridiculous. Like, I cannot believe we're giving this. And even a little bit of like, I kind of feel off kilter in giving this. And so I want to encourage you, challenge yourself to give with great generosity in how you give. Now, you can set, for those of us who are process oriented, yours truly, we like to kind of set some percentages and some numbers and give towards that. We're not hyper focused on that. We really do want to have a spirit more of generosity. But I'll tell you this, as it comes to giving as well, one of the things that we like to encourage, not saying it's right or wrong, but have a group of things or / people that you give to. For instance, our local church is always going to be something that we give to. The projects in Egbe, Nigeria are always going to be something that we give to. And there are other things that we kind of perennially give to. And so those are things that when opportunities come up to be able to contribute, we want to be really fast at responding to those. But also, guys, you're going to get asked to contribute to a lot. And if you don't have a few things that are kind of dyed in the wool, then what you'll end up doing is giving $1 here, $1 there, $1 everywhere, and your dollar hasn't really made much of an impact. Whereas you could give a sum or a collection of dollars and then rally other people around that. That's what we're doing right now around the bus project. The folks that we have the opportunity to work with in Nigeria, we need to get them a bus for all the orphans that they take back and forth to their center, because it's really dangerous to be on the roads in Nigeria, and most of them have to travel either by foot or by motorcycle. And so we found that a bus is better. And so we're doing a bus project right now. You can email me if you'd like to be a part of that. Scott at mybusinessonpurpose.com. I'll send you a link and you can check that out to be a part of that. And so that's one way that you can give, is by selecting a few different organizations, causes, people that align with your core values, because that's the other thing. Well, who do I give to? Go back to your vision, mission, values. I know you get me sick of me talking about it all the time, but it's so true. Go back to your vision, your mission, your values, what aligns with what you align with, and set money aside, set generous money aside to be able to contribute to those causes. So how much do we contribute? Well, you could say 10%, you could say 15%, you could say 20%, whatever generosity looks like to you. And then who do we give to? That's where you take your vision, mission, values, align it with your convictions, start to find some organizations that align closely with that. And if you don't know where to give, let us know. We've got some places that we've continued to make contribution to over the years, and we're starting to see some real powerful work come through Care Africa's mission to invest courage in the voiceless and the exhausted. That's their mission. Isn't that a powerful mission, to invest courage in the voiceless and the exhausted? You know, when you contribute, that's what you get to do, is invest courage into the voiceless and exhausted of the cause that you're investing in. So I want to encourage you, take this seriously, take this responsibly, take time to set aside the time and the money that you need to be contributing, because you could say, you know what, I want to give my time. Guys, sometimes nonprofits, these entities, you know what they really need? They need money. They know exactly what they're going to do with it, but they need it. And so it's up to us to be able to help generate that for them and to be responsible throughout the year by knowing what our profit margins are, so that we can funnel a generous portion of that out to be able to give and contribute to other people. Guys, this goes back to a responsibility issue. This is one of the reasons we want you to set up your different accounts. And if you need clarity on that, again, go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. You start with your vision, and then we'll help lead you into everything else that you need to set up. But this year, I can tell you exactly what we made in profit, exactly how much goes to the tax man, exactly how much we have contributed, because we've got it all set up, and it honestly doesn't take a lot of time to be able to do it. I know you want to get there, but the first place to start is mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. Clarify your vision out. Let us know if you need help on the next steps, and we'll walk side by side with you right here in the Business on Purpose platform. Thanks for joining us, the Business on Purpose podcast. We'll see you next time. Go ahead and give with great generosity.